Hello and welcome to the weekly forecast. My name is Vicki Haspels, the Conscious Mystic, and I'm coming to you from lovely Kununurra. This is the lake that we are camping on today, and it is, can I say it's going to be May tomorrow, so this will be the weekly forecast for week commencing May the 1st, 2023. Each week I bring to you some guidance from the world of the tarot, and I've changed my format, as I mentioned last week, so we're going to pull 7 cards one card for each day of the week. I'm also going to do today a monthly forecast, so you can also watch that video on my YouTube channel as well. I'll do the month for May, a different spread, the one I used to do, so you can catch that one as well to see what the energy forecast for the month of May is as well. Alright, so let's begin. As I said, this is for week commencing May 1st, 2023. I'm just shuffling the cards. I'm going to pull one for each day, so we may even get the same card as we go. I'll pull one card and put it back in. So let's start. This is for Monday, May the 1st, 2023. The card we have is the Star. So for Monday, the Star card tells us that it feels like recovery mode. So there's been a lot going on, a lot of energy being used to fix things, or I want to keep getting the word trauma. So not that everything has to be traumatic, but there's been a lot of things going on where we've expended a lot of energy to just balance things out all the time. And the Star card comes in to say that on Monday, the beginning of the healing process starts, in that we get to settle everything down, and now the energy starts to regenerate or come in for us, rather than energy going out to fix things or to heal things or to balance things. We start to get that energy back, and the Star card represents hope, which is just lovely, because that means that the energy that's coming back in gives us the energy to keep going, and also it means that there are things coming up, or projects coming up, or just stuff for ourselves that we'll have the energy for, and that we'll want to do, we'll be motivated to do. So Monday is recovery time, getting back to some sort of normal, but also to having some sort of hope for the future. And it's nice to have that time to think, I can get this done now. Time for ourselves. Okay, the next card. So for Tuesday, May the 2nd, this is the second card for the second day of the week. I'm just going to choose that for you. You have this card here, the 10 of Cups. So Tuesday is all about that feeling of contentment. I really feel like that, especially this comes in really quickly after that hope card for Monday, the contentment feeling that is around this card. Now, just have a look at that beautiful 10 of Cups. The contentment feeling around the card makes me feel like it's like a day of rest, So as much as we talked about hope for yesterday, we're now really quickly just coming into that space of just okay, I can do this. Like that recovery that I talked about has come in just like that. It's just sort of swooped in. We don't have to do a lot of work, or a lot of like trauma work or anything like that at all. It's just come straight in, and we feel relaxed and ready to step into whatever the next part of this week is. I really like that, because that means that the work that we did, or what we went through last week, or even like the last couple of months, has quickly transmuted itself into positive energy, and we've let go of a lot of things that we've been hanging on to, and now we've got all this energy for ourselves. Okay, the next card I have is for Wednesday, May the 3rd. Shuffling and going to choose a card for you. Oh, Death card. Alright, so we're sitting in the space of that contentment of the 10 of Cups from yesterday, and the energy of wait for that. That's plain, don't worry about it. The Death card represents the... Just bear with me, a plane's just gone over. So the Death card is... We've gone through the hope of Monday, and then the contentment of Tuesday. So the Death card is so for Wednesday, don't expect too much to be happening. I still feel like there's an overflow of the Ten of Cups, so we're still in that sort of sense of peace and contentment. The Death card gives us time out. So, in other words, there's not a lot of energy to do. So just allow the Star card and the Ten of Cups to continue to wash over, to continue to regenerate. I guess the Death card is actually turned up so that we don't jump in too quickly to do things, that we can actually take the time out to recover and regenerate and just enjoy the time. Just because we're feeling better, sometimes we feel like we have to jump in and do things. Wednesday is just a consolidation of that. In other words, there's no energy to jump in, even though we might feel better, motivated and wanting to do things. The Death card is going to prevent that and simply allow us more recovery time. So whatever has been going on, obviously we're needing extra recovery time to make it so that, as I said, there's something new on the horizon, because these cards are showing that we're moving forward into something. But in order to do that, we must feel recovered. We must take time out. And of course, if you're like me, I just like to jump into things as soon as I feel better. So the Death card is saying no jumping in. It's still rest and recovery time. So expect a day of, I guess, just peace and contentment, but a little bit of frustration because we want to, what do I do? No, read a book, take some time out, find what it is that brings you some joy, and no rushing into anything, because you're going to be shut down anyway, so don't worry. All right, so let's have a look at Thursday the 4th of May. The week is building very nicely, thank you very much. So it looks like a very restful week for us this week. So this is for Thursday the 4th of May. Oh, here we go. So we talked about that leaping into things or doing something. Thursday is now the day that we start to think about, what is it that I'd like to do? What is it that gives me joy? What is it that I'm good at, that I want to put my energy into? The 8 of Pentacles represents it's time. So again, it's a very quick transition from moving into and gathering that energy and turning it into something that's going to work. So no leaping into it at the beginning of the week, even though we feel like it. It's not until Thursday that we can start thinking about, okay, what is it that I would like to do to contribute, to be of service, or just to be? What is it that I'm good at? What do I love doing? And so we can take the energy of Thursday and begin that process, not before. We need a bit of time to recover. I keep thinking about, if you're listening to this on Thursday, about Wednesday, just take some time out, read a book for Wednesday. So for Thursday, that you've got time and energy to start thinking about what you want to do. Not leaping into it just yet. You start processing. Well, what is it that I do like to do? And I really think that Wednesday's energy and the time out that we have gives us the time to consider, what is it that I'd like to? It gives you time out, it gives thinking time, so that you can consider what you'd like to do, what you'd like to put energy into. It doesn't have to be anything big. It could be something as simple as learning to crochet, just as an example. It doesn't matter. All right, so let's have a look at Friday's energy. What are we doing on Friday? So this is for Friday, May the 5th. Oh. 5 of Wands. So Friday is a fix-it day. Friday got nothing to do with the other cards of the week. Friday is a fix-it day. It's a day where a lot of the stuff that we have been focusing on, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, put to one side. Friday is just dealing with stuff that is in the moment, day-to-day household, just those little things that we have to give our attention to. So in other words, the momentum that we have from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is not continuing on Friday. it's just put those things on hold for Friday. Friday is about addressing the stuff that needs looking after. So again, we've got the energy now to put our attention into things that need our attention, but it's only the small things, no big things. Bit of tidy up, a few things, pay some bills, whatever it is that needs to be done. But there are things that we probably have not been giving attention to, and all of a sudden they're just jumping up saying, pick me, I need to do that today. So Friday, setting aside the time on Friday, that's the best day to be doing those little jobs. Get them over and done with. So, okay, so this is for Saturday, May the 6th, 2023. Picking another card. Oh, Hanged Man. Okay, so 2023. Sorry, Hanged Man for Saturday. So we're looking at how are we going to... Hanged Man represents waiting and patience and time out. So again, I'm going to put aside Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and even Friday. The Hanged Man is standing alone on its own because there is something that is going to be like interfere. Just bear with me. I want to just tune into what that means because it has a completely different feeling. So the Hanged Man for Saturday, again, it's like time out. It's got nothing to do with any of the other days. It's like a day of waiting or a day of sacrifice. So Saturday, it's going to feel like a wasted day, or a day like, oh, I've got all this energy and I've got this project started, and it's like, no. Saturday is again a follow-on. We've paid all our bills on Friday, so Saturday is going to be like completely distorted or looking the other way. So in other words, we'll be thinking about, well, I've got to get this done, I've got to get that done, I've got something started, what do I do? You're right. I'm talking to myself here. So. Yeah, what do I do? So just expect Saturday to be a day of just everything is calming down. Nothing that you can put your, don't worry about your project, don't worry about the things that you're doing. We're just having to put attention to what's in front of us at the moment. There's going to be some hold-ups, there's going to be some frustration, but it's necessary for you to be in the moment on Saturday, not to be distracted by your project. The project you can get back to, you've already started the process of thinking about what you need to do with that, and then it's just like Friday and Saturday are days of like fixing things up for the self, fixing things up for what we would like to, like what we need to do for life, if you like, rather than putting energy into our little projects. So our little project from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will bubble along nicely, but now that we've got our attention and energy back into here, there are some day-to-day stuff, things that need our attention as well. Okay, so finally for Sunday, May the 7th, 2023, we have Seven of Pentacles. Love it. So Seven of Pentacles means that on Sunday we get to return to our project. So in other words, the Friday, Saturday is time out to take care of our day-to-day stuff so that we can put our attention back into our project again. So the Seven of Pentacles allows us to not only take it from that Thursday where we are gathering our thoughts together, okay, this is how I'd like to move forward. The 7 then allows us the luxury of deciding what direction we want to head in with that. The energy is all business rather than, oh, what do I do? It's all business. It's either this or this. So we need those 2 days. We need Friday and Saturday off, out of the loop of that, so that we can take care of our day-to-day stuff, to then bring our energy back to our own project so we won't be distracted. You know, it is nice. So that's the 7 days. So my roundup and my take on this week is that it's nice to have our energy back. We've taken care of a lot of stuff. It's now time for us. In order for those projects or those our personal hobbies to take hold. We get the momentum started at the beginning of the week, and once that is sort of cemented or in place and we're ready to move forward, the universe brings us back to here and now so that we can take care of our day-to-day stuff and we won't be distracted and taken away from that project, because by Sunday we have the energy and the attention and the wherewithal to then get down to business and turn it into something solid and something that is of substance. Anyway, that's the weekly forecast for week commencing May 1st, 2023. My name's Vicki Haspels. I'm the Conscious Mystic, and if you want to, I'm going to be doing a monthly forecast as well that you can watch. But otherwise, I'll see you next week. Mwah. Much love from me. Bye. See you guys next week with love from me. Mwah.